Do you like old castles, monasteries, and churches? Are you passionate about history and about the Middle Ages? Well, this show is about Bucovina, part of the historic region of Moldavia, situated in Romania, and about the beautiful landmarks that we can see in this area. Come and join me. We are on the way to Suceava, the largest city in Suceava County, part of the northeastern region of Romania, Bucovina. It is also part of the historic region Moldavia, and between 1388 and 1565, Suceava was its capital city. Today, we are going to look at buildings and monuments which remind us of these glorious days. Our first stop will be the Seat Fortress of Suceava. To get there, you'll have to climb quite a lot of stairs, but it's worth it. On your way to the Seat Fortress, stop to admire the statue of Stefan the Greatest, one of the most important rulers of Moldavia. Here we are at the Seat Fortress. The Seat Fortress of Suceava is a medieval castle built in the 14th century during the reign of Petru II of Moldavia. It has two citadels, a rectangular citadel in the middle, and Stefan the Great built another one around it. Around the citadel, there is a defensive wall. When Suceava used to be the capital city of Principality of Moldavia, the castle was a princely residence. Nowadays, it is a symbol for Suceava and a popular touristic attraction. Near the Seat Fortress, there is the Countryside Museum of Suceava. You can visit it and see how Romanian traditional houses look like. Our next stop is the Princely Inn. This used to be a hunting house for the imperial family during Habsburg occupation. Nowadays, the Princely Inn hosts the Ethnographic Museum of Suceava. Here, you can see objects which used to be used for hunting and everyday life back then, as well as Romanian traditional costumes and pottery. Oh, and a friendly advice. When you go to Suceava, try to avoid the rush hour, because the traffic can get quite bad. And you can get a bit lost, like we did. But that's part of the fun, right?
Pe lângă autogara aia e o stradă pentru Rareș.
Adică nu mai ne întoarcem la
Ok.
This way you can see the whole family working as a team on trying to find the right route. But it's okay. If you can't find it, you can ask one of the friendly locals. They'll tell you.
Gara din Suceava.
There are many monasteries which you can see around here. For example, Putna Monastery. In the Middle Ages, Stefan the Great ruled over the historic region of Moldavia between 1457 and 1504. He built many monasteries which still stand today. Putna Monastery is one of them. It was built in 1466 and it is an important cultural and religious center. It includes a museum with monks' art. Voronezh Monastery was built in 1488 by Stefan the Great as well. It has a unique shade of blue, Voronezh blue. It is considered the 16th chapel of the East because apart from the special color, it has an impressive number of paintings. Moldovița Monastery was built in 1532 in Gothic style. It is one of the most beautiful monasteries in Moldavia and it is a symbol of Romanian Orthodoxy. Arboret Church was built in 1502 and it has numerous paintings on the outside walls. Agapia Monastery was built between 1641 and 1643. Here you can see two churches, the bell tower, frescoes painted by Nicolae Grigorescu, a famous Romanian artist, and more. This is Humor Monastery. It was built in 1530 and it has two impressive towers. From one of them you can see the church very well, but the stairs are very hard to climb. Therefore, be careful and don't climb all the way to the top unless you know that you don't have height sickness or balance problems.
Maria, ține-te bine, ridică-ți fusta.
Mă filmezi, mama?
Da.
Da.
Și tu faci poze din ea?
Și eu filmez.
Și pe noi ce le filmează, Maria? Urci înapoi?
Deci uite cum e. Extraordinar.
Ah, wow.
Aici pot să... Mai un pic.
Maria, mamă, eu cred că nu mai cobor.
Bine. Eu merg la... măcar dăm cheie la mașină.
Vai de capul meu, eu nu mai cobor. Da?
We are now going to visit the Memorial House of Ion Creangă in Târgu Neamț County. Ion Creangă is one of the most important Romanian writers, and he is considered a classic for Romanian literature. The memorial house was built by the writer's grandfather, Petre Ciubotariu, and it is where Ion Creangă grew up, in Humulești, a town located in Târgu Neamț County. Next to the house there is a museum with characters and scenes from his stories. These are Romanian traditional costumes. At the museum you can also see old utensils which used to be used for chores. So going to the museum with two of our grandparents is like traveling with your own personal guide because they know what these tools are and what they were used for.
Mai târziu a apărut, care, exact cum mai a apărut rulmentul.
Da.
Să ușureze,
Da.
așa a fost. La prima dată trebuia să fie plin mereu cu grăsime, ca să poată să trăgea caii săraci când se ales când să termina
Ce grăsime
grăsimea.
se folosea?
Cum?
Ce grăsime folosea? Da, slănină de la
Tură,
porc,
da,
tură
chestii de-astea, seu,
Seu.
da? Ca să poată să alunece mai ușor, că altfel trăgea săraci cai de...
Am înțeles.
Când m-am măritat, am cumpărat
Aveai?
o gospodină, așa îi spuneam la asta. O gospodină din asta și scria pe ea, nu-mi pare rău că m-am măritat.
Super!
Cuvântul meu.
Welcome to the Bicaz Gorge. This narrow pass connects Transylvania with the historic region Moldavia. The mountain was eroded by the river Bicaz and in time it formed the gorge. Follow the road to the Red Lake, the biggest mountain lake from Romania, and the natural dam. During our stay, some of the traditional dishes which we tried are chicken chulama with mushrooms, omelette with mushrooms because mushrooms are very popular in this area, and radauțean soup. When to visit this region? Well, it is a great destination for all seasons because it is also a popular destination for ski. Though, if you want to walk around, it is more comfortable to go in spring or summer. The best way to get around here is by car.
Don't forget to subscribe to Irina Travels for the latest travel tips at your fingertips. I hope you enjoyed our trip. See you next time!